By entering this area, you consent to being photographed, filmed, and/or otherwise recorded, and surrender the right to the use of such material throughout the universe in perpetuity. The International Center of Photography has opened its new museum on the Bowery, and its first exhibition, Public-Private Secret, takes on the reality of our post-internet world.
And this is a show that deals with the question of privacy. What is it? Can we have it? Can we have privacy in this visual world, in this crazy world where everything is exposed and everything is shared, willingly or not?
There's video work, and real-time curation of Twitter and Instagram feeds.
And a third layer, which is the very exciting one to me, because that's really my background. What my background is, it's the historical precedents, that is mostly prints drawn from our collections that are based at MANA Contemporary in Jersey City. You have all sorts of beautiful objects, and to me, they are enhanced by what they are surrounded with.
The heart of the International Center of Photography, the ICP, is across the river at MANA Contemporary in Jersey City. In the former tobacco warehouse, there are artist studios, exhibition spaces, and on the 6th floor, the ICP at MANA. There's a gallery. Right now, it's Ouija's Bowery, in a nod to the new museum's opening on the famous former Skid Row. You'll also find the archives, the heart of the ICP. The archives are open to anyone who makes an appointment.
Either the registrar or the assistant curator will pull out a box, show you how to handle the prints properly, put on gloves and make sure that you don't damage anything, but you're welcome to take a look at our images. I think the importance of a physical collection is the materiality of it, which is definitely lost in today's digital culture. It's really amazing to hold a daguerreotype in your hand, and you can shift it like this and you can see yourself in the image as well as that mirrored figure of somebody from the 1860s. And so we want to be able to offer people access to these kind of physical objects. So these are photographs taken during the Spanish Civil War. These were taken in 1936 by the German photographer Gerda Taro. She was also Robert Capa's partner, and she died in 1937 in the Spanish Civil War. She was run over by a tank. Early on in their career, they signed their pictures, Capa and Taro, but then later you can see on some of these, her name was subsumed by Robert Capa's name. So you see the Pix stamp on the top says, "Please credit Robert Capa." So there have been scholars who have been working to distinguish her work from Robert Capa's work. Although she did do a lot of pictures of the battle itself, she was really interested in the people who were volunteering, the anti-fascists. So there are pictures of the people getting food, there are pictures of children, there are pictures of women fighting at the front. So she was really interested, again, in how the war was affecting humanity.
The International Center of Photography was founded by Robert Capa's brother, Cornel Capa, also a photographer. In 1974, Cornel Capa founded the ICP to preserve the actual prints of the magazine and newspaper images his brother and other Magnum photographers had made. Since then, the collection has grown. In the stacks, you can find all kinds of prints and images spanning the entire history of the photographic medium.
I think one of the challenges for us as an institution is to make people aware of the history of photography, because now we all take pictures with the phones that we carry around in our pockets, and we scroll through images and we think that we've seen things. So part of what we're interested in doing is showing artifacts and showing real images, but also we're interested in showing how people use born digital images.
The ICP is focused not just on objects, but on what we can learn about ourselves and our world by looking at all the photos and videos that surround us at all times, everywhere, and that have roots reaching back to the very beginning.
Another use of photography that was immediate, concomitant with the creation of photography was erotica, pornography, intimacy, photos, nudes. And we have here a beautiful example of a stereoscopic viewer, a card, a nude. And so I think this is what we also wanted to say, is that yes, today with the social media, it has reached all-time highs, but it's always been there from the birth of the medium. What is it that we're interested about? Intimacy and surveillance. Everywhere now, you are being surveilled, you are being you're being photographed, you're being filmed at any point in your life almost. It is very ominous. And so we don't want to scare anyone, we just want to raise awareness and maybe empower people. There are a few pieces in this show that are teaching you, for instance, Zach Blass's work, how to be anonymous, how to resist, really.
Capture, data valence, and recognition control. Facelessness, escape, and becoming imperceptible are serious threats to the state and capitalism.
And of course, this is the core of ICP's mission, was always civil rights and what is the role of photography in society and social change. This is still what we're talking about. How do you use photography to promote social change?
The New Jersey State Council on the Arts, encouraging excellence and public engagement in the arts since 1966, is proud to co-produce State of the Arts with Stockton University, New Jersey's distinctive public university. Additional support is provided by the Geraldine R. Dodge Foundation.